Djurs Sommerland is a world-class theme park located in Denmark, and with it being home to 10 lands full of many rides and attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Djurs Sommerland. Starting off at number 10, we have Den Vidhuget. And no matter whether you want to join the wild fox for a hair-raising hen chase, or you are just looking for a fun family coaster at the park, then you must head onto the farm for the most excellent ride around. Ding ding. Okay, that was a horrendous yoke. However, this ride sure isn't. With once you have boarded one of the coolest ride vehicles I think I have ever seen, you being able to race around many drops, twists and turns, creating a perfect experience for both adults and kids alike. The question is though, do you think you have what it takes to catch the hen? Are you heading to Djurs Sommerland on a hot Danish day? Well, if you said yes, then you must take a ride on our number 9 spot, Long Expedition, as trust me when I say you will get very, and I mean very wet, with once you have boarded the log, and for the wettest experience, we would suggest the front of the boat. Not only will you head around many calm and relaxing waterways throughout the woods, but you will also get a few wet surprises along the way, in addition to completing not 1, not 2, but 3 giant drops, being sure to get you absolutely drenched for the rest of your day. Get your sick bags ready, as for our number 8 spot, we have, and I apologise for our pronunciation, Søulken, the park's style of pulp. As so, with these rides being so common around the world, if you are visiting the park on a busy day, then we would suggest riding the more unique attractions first. Nevertheless, if you do get a chance to ride, you will definitely not be disappointed, with in a nutshell your freely spinning seat being able to spin round on a platform that will both also be rotated, in addition to rising up and down, causing even the biggest of thrill seekers in the group to hold on very tight. For our number 7th position on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a lot more fun, as we have Thors Hammer, and even though it is the park's oldest coaster, with its debut back in 2002, it has always been a fan favourite, and for good reason, as during this ride's 2-minute duration, you will head down many big drops, sharp turns, helixes, and 3 airtime hills in a row, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. Therefore, when also taking into account the really awesome theming and scenery throughout, there is no doubt in my mind that this should be on your list. You can't have a theme park without a pirate ship ride, and Djurs Sommerland is no exception. As for our number 6 spot, we have Drageskibet, and themed towards a Viking voyage. Just looking at this ride's 13-metre pirate ship situated upon the lake is incredible, and this only continues on the ride itself, especially if you're lucky enough to get the back row, with nothing beating the rocking back and forth higher and higher to a height of 20 metres in the air. The question is, however, do you have what it takes to become a Viking, or would you rather watch from ground level? Top 5, and coming in for this position, we have Skatteøen, the ride that will provide both thrills and soakingness at the same time, with it being the Mack water coaster. Yes, you heard me right there guys, Mack water coaster. And for anyone who has not done one of these before, basically as soon as you have boarded the boat, not only will you complete a few water sections in addition to a giant 93-foot drop that you will commonly find on a water ride, but you will also head around a small roller coaster layout too. How cool is that? And so I would feel wrong not doing this ride on every single visit to the park. Have you ever wanted to fly through the air like a dragon? Well, if so, then you have got to take a ride on our number 4 spot, DrageKonen. And I do not want to keep dragging on and on and on about this ride, but from the second you board to getting off, you will quite literally be blown away. And here is why. Now of course it would not be an intamin suspended coaster without many fun twists, turns and drops, all whilst your legs are dangling, and this ride is no different. Nevertheless, what I particularly love about this ride is the fact that in addition to the launch, there is also so much fun theming, special effects and scenery, making it a definite must-do ride at the park. Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for our number 3 position, we are going to take a ride on Tigeren. And wow, if this ride does not make you scream like never before, then I do not know what will. With standing at a height of 45 meters in the air, already I know that some of you are like, no way, Jose. However, it does not stop there, as not only will you rise to this height, but also at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour, but due to it being a pendulum ride, you will also be spun around on a giant disc. And you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that is absolutely crazy. Who here has ever wanted to drive their very own motorcycle? Well, if you said yes, then you have got to take a ride on our number 2 spot, Tigeren, as you can do just that. Nevertheless, it is not all easy racing, as once you have boarded the bike in this specially designed position, not only will you shoot forwards twice to 52 miles per hour, but in addition to this, on your adventure to find the jewels, you will also head around many sharp bank turns, in addition to going up and down all the theming pieces. Therefore, in my eyes, a trip to the park is nowhere near complete without a ride. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my opinion for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Piraten. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, as soon as you walk into the park and see this ride's mammoth 100-foot structure, you will instantly want to take a ride. And you should definitely do that, as words literally cannot describe how awesome the many drops, turns and tunnel sections, in addition to those airtime hills, are. And therefore, with the once again amazing theming too, I think it is very easy to see why this is the best ride at Djurs Sommerland. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.